Konnichiwa, fellow weeaboos. How's it, poppin'? Hi. Yes, you can see my hand now. How does it feel? Finally knowing what my hand looks like. Huh? Now everybody can actually prove that I am the pastiest boy they've ever seen. What's up, everybody? I am Whickflaw, and you guys are awesome, and welcome to the first episode of what I'm gonna call Questionable Beats with Whickflaw. Is the camera a good strategy? I don't know. I saw Composer Elite do it. I was like, okay, fine, I'll do this. By the way, shout out Composer Elite, that's good. Anyway, Kawaii Future Bass, that's what you're all here for. I know it is. It's a popular genre of future bass called Kawaii Future Bass. Now, you may say, well, wait a minute, Whickflaw. If Kawaii Future Bass is just one thing, like you can't just say this is how every Kawaii Future Bass. Shh. Yes, it is. Okay, they're all so similar that nobody cares. with Kawaii Future Bass, you wanna start things off like really soft, really inviting. You want a piano. Is what I'm trying to say. You want a piano, and it's just gonna look like this. Yeah, whatever. Is easy little piano thing. Here's the chords. You got this one. You got this one. You got this one. You got this one. Bam. Then you got the melody, which sounds like this. You want everything to sound bouncy, happy, because this is Kawaii Future Bass we're talking about. You can't have sad Kawaii Future Bass. No. Every time I recorded this video, it's been a train wreck, so we're just gonna go with this one. We're just gonna go with this particular train wreck. You want a synth that sounds like this. If I can freaking synth. Same chords. You know, it's just gonna play the same chords. Everything's the same chords. This is future bass we're talking about. It's not complicated. Grab your MIDI keyboard, and you're gonna wanna create a synth that sounds like this. I did it again. The LPF filter, it's freaking messing me up. The way you do that, you put an LFO on it, control the frequency. Make it sound. And then you want to throw an envelope on it that controls the pitch. That's what makes it go like this is the freaking. You hear that? The little boy. Yeah, do that. Throw some reverb on that. Get another synth wherever it is. There you go. That's not the right one. This one. Throw reverb on that. Make it sound similar. Sounds like this. Whatever. It's the same thing. Make that come in. It's not hard. It's really not hard. Throw on some drums. You're gonna want to throw on some sidechain. So that sounds like this. You hear that little bounce? It makes it so much better. Sidechain is so good, trust me. It really is. It makes it. The way you wanna do that though, with Reason is a little bit complicated. So if you're using Reason, I'm so sorry. You have so much to do. Reason is not the easiest program to work with. It's really not. It's just the only one that I bought because I don't want to have to pay for another one. This is the mess you have to deal with. And look at the okay, create sidechain, drum machine, slap a bass drum in there. Sounds like this. Slap a bass drum in there. connect a bunch of spider audio connectors that you can find in the utilities tab right here. And then, and then you want to connect all those wires to compressors on everything. Slap that compressor up to infinity 1 ratio. Slap that attack all the way down to 1 millisecond. Slap that release all the way to adapt. And then make sure that one of the things coming from these audio things is going into the compressor thing, the sidechain input, and then you get sidechain. You have to do that for every single instrument. Next, you want to come in with a bass, sub bass, like this. It's not complicated. Do the same thing with the LFOs. You want to make sure that you roll off all the high end because you don't want any of that high end on a sub bass. That doesn't make sense. Then you have the build-up. Now you want to start using your samples. You could use them in the verse, but I decided not to. Samples can be found anywhere on the internet. Just search any anime clip. You can make a song out of it, okay? Hey Kim already does it. This is the oh my god clip. Everybody knows it. If just everybody knows this clip. It's not hard. It's not hard. And then the samples sound like this. Yeah, whatever. Then you want to slap a build-up. You need a build-up. Chords, same thing. Same. This is literally the same thing. Slap some drums in there. Same drums. Slap the build-up drums. And yes, this is a loop. Okay, I'm lazy. Throw in those samples, but you make sure that they're pitched up so it sounds like this. Throw in some white noise. And then you want the explosion. See, hear that? Hear the freaking explosion? Hear the super loud explosion right there? You want that. This is what the build-up sounds like all together. I said this is what the build-up sounds like all together. It's easy. And I know all of you are getting blue-balled by that freaking no drop. Just chill for a second. Just chill for a second. I'll show you the drop. You add some chords. You want this. This is the most important part of any Kawaii Bass song. This thing, every Kawaii Bass song has this. Okay? Every single one. Every single one. You see this? You need this. Okay? Do you see what I'm pointing? Now, for the drums here, you want to throw in some sound effects like this. Just throw in a bunch of them, okay? Just a bunch of blips and gaffs and goofs. Just everything. Your drums will sound like this. It's that easy. It's that freaking easy. Throw in your samples. Just like this. They're just there, okay? And then You want this. This is the most beautiful part of this entire song, I swear. It's amazing. Also, for the second part of the drop, you can change the chords a little bit, like make it a little bit interesting. Just bam, 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 bam. Yeah, whatever. You want the same basic melody, whatever. Now you want this. A little bit of atmosphere. Voice sample. This is the most important part. And the only reason I didn't use one of these vocal samples is because it doesn't work. None of them are good to use for instruments. Throw in a little bit of a filler melody, you know. It's really not hard. Now you want your sub bass. And now you want your actual future bass, because it wouldn't be future bass or even Kawaii Future Bass without the actual bass part. Here you go. If you don't know what to do with this, just slap some distortion on it. It sounds decent. Just don't overdo it. That's the only thing. Then after that, you want to go back into the verse section, back into the build-up, and then another drop. This time I took out the melody, added the melody back, and then I have this outro segment. It's just to drop chords with the piano. That's all it is. It's really not hard. I don't know how many times I have to say this. It's not hard. Okay, so do it. Do it. Send me your tracks. If whoever's watching this makes one, I want to hear what people make after getting inspired by whatever this stuff is. I don't know. If you guys enjoyed, I don't know. Make sure to smack that like button, press that subscribe button, and tickle the notification. I've done that outro so many times. I tickle that notification bell till it rings. Here is Oh My